Hey folks, I am hoping that by the time you watch this video, you have already been exposed to codap, C-O-D-A-P, that's the website that I'm in right now. And I've already shown you how to move data from your textbook to StatCrunch to codap. And in fact, hopefully we went in and we figured out how to, let's see here, import case data from the clipboard. Okay, so that means we should be able to get data from almost anywhere. Okay, hopefully we have done that together. Now, if we have, hopefully we've demonstrated the idea that we can drag data down into our graphs and we can make dot plots. And what I want to do is take things one step further, and I'd like to morph our graph from a dot plot into a histogram, since they are very closely related. Now, in order to do that, there's a little histogram button. By the way, if your toolbar is not showing, just click on the graph window and then the toolbar shows up. Once the toolbar shows up, there's a little histogram button. And when I put my mouse over it, it says configure the display differently. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and click on that baby. And when I do, oops, hold on, let's try it over here so that I am out of the way. It gives me several options. One of them is group into bins. So I'm going to go ahead and choose that option. And then this thing begins to look a little bit more like a histogram. However, let's go one step further. I'm going to click on the histogram button again. And when I do, this time I get some extra options. I can change the width of the bins. Hopefully we've already discussed that when you have a histogram, the width of a bar is known as class size or interval size or bin width. And also we call that distance, we call each one of the bars, we call it a bin or a bucket if we use Google Sheets. Anyways, for right now, we're just going to leave the bin width alone, but it's nice to know we can change it. What we are going to do is click on fuse dots into bars, and that will make our dot plot into a genuine histogram. So again, in case you weren't paying close attention, we'll try it with this other guy over here. Here's what we do. We click on the graph to get the toolbar, click on histogram once, group into bins, click on histogram again, and then fuse dots into bars. Now, if for some reason we felt like the bars were too crowded together or too spread out, we could change the bin width and try to make it so that the histogram is more meaningful. Okay, one thing that I'd like to point out before I leave here is that notice that when we use software to make histograms, the software automatically takes a guess at what we want the bin width to be, or the class size, the width of a bar. And in the case of top speed, they made it so each bar is 20 wide, 20 to 40, 40 to 60, 60 to 80. And in the case of the highest vertical drop from a roller coaster, the bin width looks like it's 50. It goes 0 to 50, 50 to 100, 100 to 150, 150 to 200. Now, they only have numbers every 100, but the bin width is 50 based on what I see here in the diagram. Now, there are all kinds of nifty, cool things that you can do with codap, and I encourage you to play around with it and learn, try to find some Easter eggs. I don't know for sure off the top of my head, but like one of the things is like, okay, I move my mouse over the graph and I can manually change the width of the graph in that way. Now, the only problem is I don't know where the rest of it went. Let me see if I can make this guy bigger. What happened? Okay, it looks like by dragging the thing, I actually did change the bin width. So aside from going over here to the histogram and changing the bin width, let me get out of your way, sorry. Aside from coming here and changing the bin width by typing it, we can click on things and drag. And that's probably not too surprising to you, but I just wanted to point out that there's lots of neat little things hidden in codap that you can do. And all you got to do is play around with it, and maybe you'll find some Easter eggs. And if you find something really cool, let me know. Share it with me, please. Okay, that's all I got for you for this video. Just wanted to make sure that you knew how to convert, how to take data in a graph in codap and convert it from a dot plot into a histogram. And at the same time, a little bit of review about what a histogram is. Okay, hopefully you are with me on that.